At the time of a new year, many people are trying to change old habits to new ones. Susan Doiron knows a lot about human transformation. She's a school guidance counselor and has a private practice. Susan has also put her research and experience in a book called Finding Blue Beach Glass. She dropped by the Main Street studio. Hi, Susan. Welcome to Main Street.
Thank you, Karen. It's a pleasure to be here.
Now, we actually met at UPEI, and you were working on this topic area for your master's, and now it's turned into a book. Congratulations on the book.
Thank you so much. Yeah, it's quite interesting. We had that connection. I had started my graduate degree at UPEI in the Educational Leadership Program that you're in, and began my work on my thesis then, and transferred to Acadia University where I did my M.Ed in counseling, and the thesis was published, but this is the book that I've really wanted to write, this self-help book.
Yeah. And so how does it help people, or how do you hope it will help people?
What I discovered in doing my research is that we have the ability, or I have the ability, or we all have the ability to find the extraordinary in the ordinary circumstances of life, both the joyful and difficult experiences. And so using the metaphor of finding blue beach glass, or discovering beach glass is an ordinary beach activity, right? So to find blue, which is rather rare, is really about people just need to know where and how to find that. And in the process of finding that, their lives are transformed, just like the glass is transformed by the persistent rubbing of sand and the washing over of water. So it's just a self-help book that would help people that they can work through on their own. And help to enrich and motivate, and in the process transform their lives. Yeah.
Is finding beach glass something that you enjoy doing?
I love it. Yeah. One of my favorite spots to go to is Fort Amherst National Park, which is on the South Shore. South Shore is a little bit easier in my experience. And I take my dog along with me, and she scrounges for rocks while I scour the beach for beach glass. And there's a lot of people that do that, I'm discovering as well. So,
now, it isn't that easy helping ourselves through issues or problems that we have in our life. Often things cloud that over, and it can be really hard work. And I find that we human beings, change is the hardest thing for us. Do you help people to work through finding how to find our way?
Absolutely. The book itself has a lot of practical exercises in it, but one thing that I've discovered around finding extraordinary moments that occur in your ordinary, everyday, ordinary life, I refer to them affectionately in the book as Sophia moments. And so I find that they take on three types of movements. The first is that you have something in your life that you are looking for some guidance and direction, a need or intention that you have. And so the first movement is really about putting that intention out there. And it's a deeply held intention. It really needs to be something that you believe in. And, on your earlier point, it's about something that you really want and believe in and are committed to. And it's something that promotes your higher good. And I find...
So this isn't a want like $1 million or a trip to Vegas or something.
Although we all could use more money, right? We all could, but it's really about that deeply held intention. And I find that the most powerful thing that can bring about change and begin the healing process in your life is to state that out loud. And what that does is it focuses your consciousness. And then what happens is that your inner and outer world, your dreams and circumstances and events that occur around you, becomes attuned to that. It's a phenomenon. I can't explain it. All that I know is that's what occurs. And teaching people to be mindful and staying grounded in the present. So because these experiences can happen to us and reveal themselves in packaging perhaps that we hadn't expected them to appear in, right? And we all have these experiences. And then finally, when those moments occur, to focus into the moment and see what guidance and direction that might have for you. But all of what I'm talking about are skills that are developed. I work with young children, and young children, and all of us were children at one time, have the ability to do this. They are so present, so in the moment, right? And in awe of whatever is in front of them. And it's like riding a bike, we can sometimes get this programmed out of us because we're so caught up in our whirlwind of our day-to-day busyness or things that we're worrying about what's coming down the pike or something that might have happened yesterday or we were all children at one time, and this is a skill we can relearn. It's like riding a bike.
At some point, you must have said out loud, I'm going to write a book. You made that intention, and it's come true. Has it been a good experience for you?
It has. There's been a lot. It's evolved over time. It's been about 6 years in the making. I've enjoyed the experience. And it's something that kind of grabs hold of you, and you just can't, it just won't let you go, right? And but it's evolved in my practice, has helped inform the writing as well, and my writing informs my practice, and so when I find something that's useful that I'm doing in practice, I say that's something I need to put in there. So that would be helpful to people. So yeah, I've enjoyed it. And it became apparent when I was doing my thesis defense that there was apparent to everybody in the room except for me that this was that I had a book to write, and so they were right.
And you're blogging, and you're on Twitter.
Yeah.
Things you have to do.
I have to do, yeah. It puts me a little out of my comfort zone, but I do appreciate, in order to connect with people who would find this book helpful to them, that is the way to go. Blogging, social media like Facebook and Twitter.
Well, thanks so much for sharing this with us, and congratulations again.
Thank you, and thank you for having me here.
Susan Doiron is the author of Finding Blue Beach Glass. She's a school guidance counselor and has a private practice. We have a signed